All right, guys, I wanted to share this video here because we have reached the 300 subscriber milestone. I posted a video for 100 and I did not post one for 200, but I thought 300 is worth mentioning. So I just wanted to take a minute to thank everybody who's a part of this. Um, those of you who are over on the Discord, we do have 70 or 80 people over there on Discord. Some of the more active people who really want to have that quick communication. Um, we've turned around a couple of situations, in-game situations, by being able to reach out to each other quickly on Discord. So that's been a fun part. Really wanted to, during this video, kind of talk about some of the people who I think have really done a great job um, making this channel special. So, first of all, some of the earlier people who I got to know, Mighty Benaya, thanks for being a part of this, man. Clearly an intelligent dude with a lot of in-game experience, brings a lot to the table. So glad to have you, man. Um, also, the Power of Us, young YouTuber from South India, and really tenacious player. I've never seen him give up in a game. He's not. If somebody's going to drop out, it's not going to be him. He sticks. He sticks to his guns, and he plays well. So, and I love it that he casts. Um, Young 50 Cal. So Cal, man, thanks for. I'll just say this: he's stepping up big time on the Discord and really helping to keep everything in line over there. He's dealing with bots. I have no idea what that even means. uh, I'm not a Discord guy from way back, but I'm definitely open to being educated. And I know there's a bunch of other people who are helping out as well. Colin is helping out. The Power of Us is helping out. Um, so uh, glad to have Cal on board, man. Really super important component to what's going on here. Um, Papa Smitty, I like Papa Smitty. He is a hard ass son of a bitch. Like literally, he's like, "Don't come over here or I'll attack you, even if you're in my coalition." And I love it. I'm here for it. It's like it's like having a it's like having a an ogre on your team or something, right? You just kind of stand back and let him just dominate, but you don't get in his way. So we love you, Papa Smitty. Um, Oli and uh, Josh from the it's sort of a parallel and allied Discord community, the No App community, and they're sort of pioneering a cooperative game mode that I think is really interesting. And what I love about it is that they're actively engaged with this game and interested in making it more uh, enriching and more community based. So they are fully in alliance with our desires here. And when it comes to YouTube channels and Discord communities, it's not competition. It's fully synergistic. Like the more people we get involved, it's not a zero sum game where you get something and I lose something. That's not how it works. We all benefit from working together. So glad to have those guys on. Um, Probably forgetting some people, and I'm super sorry. Um, but I know I've sort of mentioned the main people who weigh in a lot, and really appreciate you guys. My understanding is the more comments we have on the videos, the more the videos will show up in searches. Um, I am I'm actually paying my daughter to go and tag all my videos because I haven't been tagging them as I go. So that'll help them to show up in searches as well. And of course, the more that we show up in searches, the more traction we'll get. And that sort of is a what they call a virtuous cycle, right? So hopefully that'll continue on. I haven't promoted this channel at all, and we just keep growing steadily. And I think it's just word of mouth and people finding us. And then it will reach, I'm a mathematician by training, it will reach a critical point where that exponential growth takes over and it explodes. And at that time, I hope that our Discord channel can be sophisticated enough to handle that kind of workload. Um, I do want to still be responsive. I do want to still be able to talk to people one-on-one and answer comments and so forth. So we'll see. It's been the last couple months has been adding 100 subscribers per month, and that does seem to be accelerating. And that's what exponential growth is when the rate of increase is increasing, right? that's what exponential growth is. So uh, I think I'm just going to keep on making videos and keep on doing what I'm doing. Obviously, I love this and I'm having fun, and people are joining in and having fun. We're talking about maybe uh, our next community game of subscribers, maybe a little bit more cutthroat, a little bit more competitive. Since this last one, the multiverse, was very cooperative, and we're keeping it cooperative. And the one previous to that, the new subscriber game, which is not the new subscriber game anymore, uh, that one's pretty cooperative too, where we're dominating up through Africa, and we all of our subscriber allies we just have non-aggression treaties with, so we're all just sort of cooperatively swarming up Africa and into Europe. Um, anyway, so yeah, the last two subscriber games have been very cooperative. So we're talking maybe about how can we make uh, the next game, which by the way probably won't come out for another month or so. These games are long games, but we talked about maybe this idea of a King of the Hill kind of situation, which fascinates me, where literally every 5 games we do a survey, and the top 7 players get to be in the one and only coalition. There's only one coalition for our channel, and uh, the top 7, and we'll go by reward points because that's a pretty good all around measure of the power of a player and where they stand in the game. And so, just every 5 days, there would be a new reckoning, and a new 7 would be chosen. And I was thinking too, like, well, there's a certain advantage to being in the 7 because you're the only players in the game that have a coalition. No one else is allowed to have a coalition. And the thinking being that when it's at the end of that 5 days, you need to be able to jump right in. So you cannot belong to another coalition because of cooldown. And if you're cooling down, you just don't get in. That's it. So there would be a natural advantage to the people who are in the 7, but there would be a natural disadvantage because I would be casting the 7. So whether I'm in the 7 or not, there's no guarantee. In fact, probably I wouldn't be. I don't think I'm in the top 10 players on this channel. Um, but I still would insist on having shared map with everybody in the 7 so that I could continue to cast the games. So I'd be casting the games, but not even actually in the 7. Theoretically, could happen. But that would be a disadvantage to being in the 7 because everyone else on the map will know where you're going, what you're trying to achieve, where your armies are situated. So I don't know. I'm fascinated by that. That might be fun. But anyway, the main thing I really wanted to do here was just sort of give thanks to everybody who's a part of this community and has been really supporting and making this journey so much fun. This is probably a good idea. Let me go ahead and doot over here. 300 subscribers, and that's the video everyone gets. Yeah, so I kind of wanted to go down here and see if I. Yep, there's Papa Smitty. He always has a lot of really insightful stuff to say here. Yeah, it's kind of looking down some of the people who've been commenting. Templar Turd has commented several times. I appreciate that a lot. Again, the more we interact down here, the more the algorithm gives us love. Just right, of course, is the power of us. So yeah, all right, that's it. Really just wanted to give thanks, and let's keep growing this thing. There's no reason why we can't be the dominant 1914 community presence, period. So I say let's do it, man. Let's take this place over. All right, that's about it, guys. Thanks for checking in. I do appreciate y'all. Thanks for the 300. Let's get 300 more. All right, adios, amigos.